A village bypassed by progress, where no sounds are heard but the cawing of rooks and the moan of doves in immemorial age.
Very soon. You better jump, Mr. Stepper.
Hello.
You're early. Uncle won't be back until just before surgery time.
How'd you like my new second-hand car?
It's very noisy.
But a beauty. She'll do 85. Come for a spin, Jennifer.
Oh, but Roy, you must talk to Uncle today.
Will only be a few minutes.
He's my beauty, aren't you, Robin, my lad? Say, how'd you do to Mr. Fairfax nicely?
Machinery is more in my line.
Bob, take Robin, will you?
Well, come along. Hop in.
You know, Uncle hates cars. He never lets me ride in them.
Well, high time you started, then. I thought we ought to choose the ring together. But in the meanwhile, this watch will remind you that we're engaged.
Oh, Roy, it's wonderful.
It's the best we make. The Fairfax Streamline Special.
Roy, I don't think I should take it.
Oh, no, it's not. Don't you like it?
Oh, it's lovely, but you see, I never wear a watch. I stop them after a quarter of an hour. Oh, lots of people do, you know.
Not one of ours.
Drat that infernal machine.
There's that funny old chap again.
That's Uncle Arthur.
What? I thought you said he was a dentist.
He is, but he looks after animals, too.
Oh, I say, he won't like me. I passed him a little while ago and scared his horse.
Oh, Roy, he'll be terribly angry.
Look here, Jennifer. Let's call the whole thing off.
Our engagement?
No. Asking your uncle's permission.
Oh, you must, Roy. If you take your glasses off, he won't recognize you.
I can't see without my glasses.
You don't have to, just talk.
Oh, the whole thing's so old-fashioned. Why can't your uncle drive about in a car like everybody else and it wouldn't have happened? A horse is so unreliable.
A lovely car. It sort of glides to a stop.
What? I can't believe it. It's a brand new engine. Only just run in.
Oh, dear. I knew it would.
What's that?
My lovely watch has stopped.
Nonsense. It can't have done. Let me have a look.
Well, it has.
But do you realize what this would mean?
Roy, I've told you it's not the watch's fault, it's me.
But our watches never stop. Great Scott, this one has. Look here, Jennifer. No one must ever hear about this. It will put us out of business.
What?
It would ruin our advertising. You must never tell a soul about this.
Of course I won't.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer, darling. Thank you. I'll never forget you for this.
I should hope not.
No!
Sorry.
It's no good. We shall have to get it towed in. It must be getting awfully late.
It's 2 minutes to 6.
Well, how do you know?
Oh, I always know the time. Uncle says it's nature's compensation for stopping watches.
All the same, it's a lot later than that. Oh, no! Mine has stopped, too.
Oh, never mind, Roy. We can cut down the hill from here and pick up the road further on and catch Uncle before he finishes surgery. Come on. See? Scared of Uncle, are you?
Of course not. Besides, he can't possibly object to me. I mean, the name of Fairfax means something today. I'll be able to give you all the things you've always wanted.
And what are the things I've always wanted, Roy?
The usual. Clothes, a car of your own, a flat in town, visits to theatres, races and parties.
suppose those are the things I've always wanted. I hope Uncle can see you. We're awfully late.
What on earth's all that?
Oh, that's Uncle's museum. He collects things like that. Come on. Wait in here a moment, will you?
Mr. Peters, I'd like to marry your niece. Mr. Peters, I want to marry your... I feel that I'm an eligible young man. I'm junior partner of Fairfax & Sons, timepiece manufacturers. Our balance sheet for last year was... Dear.
Young man, are you in pain?
Pain? No, why?
Toothache.
Oh, no, I came in with Jennifer.
Oh, I'm Jennifer's aunt.
Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Peters?
Miss Peters. I'm my brother's sister. That is to say, I'm Jennifer's father's brother's sister.
Oh, I see.
You see, he never married, so I couldn't be his wife, could I?
Oh, you two have met each other. Good. I told you about Roy, Auntie.
Yes, where have you two been?
We went out in Roy's beautiful new car.
Oh.
But it broke down.
Oh.
Uncle's ready for you now.
Oh, there's really no hurry.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Come on, Roy. Don't forget your glasses.
Next.
Good luck, dear.
Chair.
Mr. Peters, I think I ought to explain.
Take the chair. I prefer to make my own diagnosis. Patients often identify the wrong tooth as giving them trouble. Young man, if you hope to sell me anything, you're wasting your time.
But I'm not trying to sell you anything,
In that case, you won't need those. Sit down.
But I'm not having trouble with my teeth. I came here to ask...
Make a thorough examination and check any decay in its initial stages. Now, open, please. Wider. Most people leave a visit to the dentist until it's too late. Incredible. Feel any pain there?
No.
Pity. In 40 years' practice, I've never seen a molar of such dimensions. It's twice the normal size. I must congratulate you, Mr...
Fairfax. But, sir, I'm not interested in my teeth.
Not interested in your teeth, young man? But it's a museum specimen. A museum specimen,
Yes,
sir.
but Mr. Peters, sir, I came here to see you about Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yes. My name is Roy Fairfax, junior partner of Fairfax & Sons, timepiece manufacturers.
What's that got to do with Jennifer?
I wish to marry her. Now, permit me to furnish proof that I'm an eligible partner for your niece. My company, as you will see, has a registered capital of £200,000, 75% of the shares being held by my father and myself. Last year, we declared a dividend of 17%, placed 10,000 to reserve, and a further 20,000 for the extension of our already large premises.
Aunt Mab,
Yes, dear?
did Father ask Grandfather's permission before he married Mother?
Of course, dear.
How long did it take?
57. How long did what take?
The interview.
2 minutes.
Oh, dear, that was quick.
The Fairfax product consists mainly of a large range of clocks and watches, a catalogue which I herewith enclose. And
Mr. Fairfax, permit me to ask you one question. Do you really love my niece? Just nod your head or shake it, as the case may be. I must put your love to a severe test. Have you ever noticed anything unusual about Jennifer? Ah. Yes?
She guessed the time without looking at a watch.
Guess is the wrong word. She can tell the time. But that's hardly a bar to marriage.
No, but it's very awkward. I mean, we make clocks and watches, and if my wife...
Mr. Fairfax, I must inform you that my niece inherits a curious talent which runs in the females of our family. Any pain there?
No.
Like them, she has the power to stop all forms of machinery, including, of course, clocks, watches, and mechanically propelled conveyances of every description.
Ah.
Ah, I thought so. Of course, you understand I have to use a treadle drill. It's quite satisfactory. Now, open wide. May hurt a little. Interesting point about my niece's capacity for stopping machinery. It takes 15 minutes to become effective and doesn't operate at all if she's asleep or should she become unconscious. Most odd. I've successfully prevented Jennifer from becoming aware of her strange power, and I was to ask you not to tell her now. Furthermore, I advise you not to allow her to associate with any form of power-driven mechanism. Of course, Mr. Fairfax. None of this will matter if you and my niece are really in love with one another.
You don't think Uncle's being difficult, do you?
Your uncle can't help being difficult. But don't worry, dear. I like your young man. He reminds me of a beagle. What does he do for a living?
He makes clocks and watches.
Clocks and watches?
Well, what's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing. What a pity you couldn't choose someone harmless, dear, like a member of Parliament or something.
No.
No, dear, stay where you are. I always believe in letting my men come to me.
You've turned him out, Uncle Arthur. I'll never forgive you for this.
Now, listen.
No, I won't listen.
She'll be grateful to me one day.
Yes, dear, but not today.
But she's not in love with that clockmaker fellow. No girl in her senses possibly could be. Or is she?
I rather think not, dear.
I thought not. I put him through his paces. The only good thing about him is one of his back teeth.
Poor Jennifer. Oh, really, Arthur.
You're wrong, ma'am. Quite wrong.
Quiet, Arthur.
It's a bit madness to tell Jennifer now. She's emotionally upset. Besides, think of the shock.
Well, didn't shock Granny?
That was 80 years ago. Things have changed.
Or Aunt Agatha. She did very well out of it.
You're not suggesting Jennifer should imitate Aunt Agatha, are you?
Well, why not? Jennifer would look very charming on the stage.
What, and appear on the music halls between a red-nosed comedian and a performing seal?
That was 40 years ago. Things have changed. And I do wish you wouldn't take snuff in my bedroom.
No ridiculous petticoat government.
Good night, Arthur.
Good night. We'll wake Jennifer.
Well, you know, everything that can be said about babies is being said.
Stop finding Angela and get in. Come on. Oh, I beg your pardon.
They say we're down to cover quads again. I shall resign. What does anyone want to have 4 at a time for, anyway?
You really want to know? Oh, it's cheaper. You don't have to pay any doctor's bills. The country looks after them. Yes, you would say that. You know, I got them laughing, I got them crying. I got them awake, I got them asleep. And in every picture, they look exactly the same.
What are you going to say about the little horror's job?
Oh, the usual.
But what?
Look, Angela, you're a nice girl, but I don't get paid to teach sob sisters what to write.
It's jolly lucky to get paid at all on your paper. It's the only reason why you crawl in on jobs like these.
Natter. Come along, my chickadees. How about a nice little game of cards?
But not with your marked cards. We'll use this pack. Thank you. Coming in, Jock?
No, leave me out. Right, what's your game, Angela?
You'll be surprised.
Right, cut for deal, ace high. Can I help?
Oh, no, thank you.
Maybe we were a wee bit noisy in there.
Of course not. Only I'm tired and I've got a bit of a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cigarette? It often helps.
No, thank you.
Would you mind if I...
Please, all I want is to go to sleep.
What a picture. The wolf and the lamb.
What's she got that I haven't got?
Aye, what England needs is a few more Scots, but... You ever been to Scotland?
No.
Oh, you have to go there someday. It's the finest country in the world. I left it when I was 16. May I have one now?
No, thank you.
Aye, I hitched to London and trailed around Fleet Street until I got a job.
Why do you Scotsmen leave your country if you're so fond of it?
Well, someone's got to civilise the world. Surely you realise Scotland's chief exports are brains and whiskey. Mind you, there's a lot more money down south, but London's that patch in Glasgow.
I haven't been to either of them.
What? You haven't been around much, have you? I'll never forget when I first came to London and tried to get started in the newspaper.
Do you always tell it like this?
Tell what?
The story of your life.
Well, it's true.
I suppose you tell every girl you meet in a railway carriage.
No, one of the special ones. I wonder where we are now. Surely we can't be there already. So do I.
Hey!
Huh?
Oh!
Well, what a way to run a railway. Better have some tea.
Doctor, come on, a picture on this. Now, let's hear your story. This is what happened, isn't it?
Yes, I thought so. And you're the driver and you're the fireman.
No, I'm the driver.
Oh, it doesn't matter. So all our lives were in your hands. Your quick action saved the train. Drivers, quick action saves train.
He's the fireman.
Oh, sorry. Fireman's quick action saves train.
No.
Then what did stop the train?
Right?
No, I don't want the porters. Come on, out of the way, everybody, please, quickly. Come on, clear the way there. Come on.
Do you know what's happened?
The line's blocked. Do you want to get to London?
Yes.
Well, we may be stuck here for hours. Let's get out and thumb a lift. There, that door's locked. Can you give us a lift to London?
Well, we ain't supposed to. Go on, jump in the back.
Right, thanks a lot. Okay, driver.
Hi! Hey, wait!
Hey. Sorry, Jock. It's a nice night for a walk. That man's a menace.
Well, you seem rather charming to me.
You've had a lucky escape. Find out what's wrong yet?
Tain't the spark, tain't the carburettor. It must be the flaming pink in this petrol.
Hello, Bill. Anyone want a lift?
Yes, please.
Hello, Jock. I wanted to turn back, but the driver wouldn't.
Okay, Bill.
Give me a hand.
Sorry, Angela, but it's a nice night for a walk, darling.
Well, that's a funny way to treat your friends.
No, we're not friends. We're journalists. Still sleepy?
No, thank you.
Arthur, breakfast.
Where are my dumplings?
Where you left them, dear?
There.
Try the soiled linen basket, dear.
Where are you? She's gone. Jennifer's not upstairs. Her bed hasn't been slept in. Where on earth can she have got to?
London.
Train's miraculous breakdown.
See?
Unexpected stop averts disaster. I shall have to go after her. We must stop her before she gets there.
She's probably got there by now, dear. Sit down and have a nice cup of coffee.
Mab, where are my cufflinks? I can't go like this.
Don't be silly, Arthur. You'd never find her among 80 million Londoners.
8 million.
Don't split hairs, Arthur.
She'll stop every tube, tram, train and taxi in the metropolis.
Don't exaggerate. At least when she's asleep, everything will go on quite normally.
Yes, but she's a healthy, active young woman. She won't sleep for more than 8 hours out of the 24. And that leaves 16 for chaos.
You're a swing, mate.
A swing? That's driver's job.
Not me to try, champ.
You eat your orange.
But I could do it, champ.
I'll do you.
Gentlemen, I wish to bring our new watches to your attention. I think you will agree that their design and workmanship fully maintain the Fairfax reputation.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm confident that this finely finished model will have an immediate appeal. I'm going to name it Tiny Tim's Tick-Tock.
Charming.
And it is specially intended for children. This other model is called Heartbeats and has been designed for young ladies. I might even term it the sweet 17 age timepiece.
Most apt.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes? Miss Peters? Miss Peters? Never heard of her.
She says it's a personal matter, sir.
Let us show her in.
Yes, sir.
Well, gentlemen, I suggest we adjourn for lunch.
Harry, are you lunching at the club?
All well.
A successful meeting, John.
Oh, Humphrey, one moment.
Huh? Why did you run away? Extraordinary thing.
Those girls at Brighton, what were they called?
Miss Peters, sir. Oh, right. That's Mr. Fairfax over there. Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to have made a stupid mistake. I should have asked for Mr. Fairfax, Jr.
Ah, Miss Peters, now I understand. How do you do? Surely there's a delightful snapshot of you in my son's bedroom. You remember, the one taken in the yacht.
No, I'm the one on the horse.
Oh, how very silly of me. Yes, of course. I'm afraid Roy's not here today.
Oh, well, then I won't keep you, Mr. Fairfax. I'll ring Roy later. Perhaps you'll tell him I called.
Certainly, but please don't run away. Perhaps you'll give me the pleasure of showing you round. I don't know whether Roy told you, but we manufacture clocks and things.
Yes, he has mentioned it.
I thought perhaps he might. Fair sex. This isn't our only factory, you know. We got them scattered about all over the country. Morning, Fred. Fred's been with us. How long is it, Fred? 41 years, 4 months and 2 days.
Hey?
2 days. He looks after every clock and watch like a father. Keeps them all wound up and going to within a split second of Greenwich, don't you, friend?
Hey?
Greenwich.
Porridge?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Showroom contains a specimen of every clock and watch this firm's ever made. I say, friend, why don't you show Miss Peters our famous cuckoo clock? Hey? Cuckoo!
No. She left yesterday. Yeah, I'll show her the cuckoo clock.
My dear young lady. Let me show you our factory, my dear young lady. I'm sure you'll find it most interesting. Oh, there you are, Macpherson. Miss Peters wants to see the wheels go round.
She'll no see that.
Why not?
The machines have us stopped.
What? It's a public scandal. Another power cut?
It's not a power cut. The lights are on. I'm thinking it's the day of judgment, sir.
Rubbish. Of course it's a power cut.
Oh, dear, I feel I brought you bad luck.
Not at all, my dear. Not at all. Perhaps you'll come and see us another time. Can I get you a taxi?
No, thank you. I think I'll walk. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And I'm so sorry this has happened. Now then.
It's the day of judgment, all right. Look at Mr. Roy.
What do you think you're up to?
Nothing. Has she been here?
Who?
Jennifer.
Charming. Absolutely charming. But the most extraordinary thing.
Yes, don't tell me. Everything's stopped.
How do you know?
Well, it's her.
Miss Peters? Don't be silly.
But, Father, yes, she's dangerous.
That charming girl proves.
But, Father, you don't realize she's... It's all right, Macpherson. She stops...
Will you be away long this time, Miss Saunders?
Just there and back. See you tomorrow if the grip on the Met's okay.
I beg your pardon?
The Met, Jen. Weather to you.
Oh, Miss Peters left this note for you.
Thanks.
I sent along a Miss Jennifer Peters. Do you fix her up okay?
Yes, we're rather full, but she's sharing a room.
Fine. Is she in?
No, sir. Oh, just a minute. Miss Saunders.
Yes?
This is a friend of Miss Peters.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
I'm Carol. Jennifer roomed in with me last night. You'll be the new type she met. The jet engine Jock.
Well, Jock's the name.
Well, I told her Scots take off fast, but land slow. So she'd been warned, Jock.
Oh, you're kidding. Where is she anyway?
Out.
When'll she be back?
I don't know. She said she was having her hair done at 2:30.
Where?
Jacques. Yeah, I must be flying. Literally, I mean.
Where is this barber's place anyway?
Oh, it's near Piccadilly. I'll tell you. You go out the front entrance, take the first turning on the right.
I'm very sorry, madam. I really can't understand it at all. I assure you we shall have the drawers in order again by tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 3, then?
Very good, madam.
Thank you.
Stop, thief!
Follow that cow.
Let me go! What are you doing? I got you! Leave me alone! Let me go! What are you doing? I
Smash and grab.
Get to the Chelsea embankment, quick.
Right.
Keep going, blast ya. I can't. Come on, let's get away from here.
Jennifer, are you all right?
Well, I think so.
Come on now. Now, take it easy.
Oh, I'll be all right in a minute, thank you.
Your friends seem to be in a bit of trouble.
Oh, and then they're no friends of mine.
I only hope the sergeant will believe that.
Now then, madam, what part did you play in this little drama?
Sort of got dragged into it.
Yes, that's what they all say.
Now, look here, Sergeant.
Yes, sir?
But Bonzo, I mean, sir.
Good heavens, this young jock. Well, the last time I saw you, you were going down in flames over Osnabrück. Why didn't you get out of the scrum when I told you?
Oh, I couldn't let you take all the credit, sir.
Gone collecting with an Emmy on your tail.
But
We thought you'd gone for a Burton.
Well, two of us thrashed about France for a year, and when we got back, you'd all gone east.
If you two have finished,
Well, we must meet. You can always get me that number.
And I'm on the Morning Sun.
Please, will you listen to me?
Is lady a friend of yours?
Yes, a close friend.
Well, look after her. Goodbye, madam. Be hearing from me, Jock.
Goodbye, sir. Well, you got out of that all right.
But you wouldn't let me explain. Well, if you made up your mind that I'm a thief, goodbye.
Hi, Jennifer. You're quite the nicest thief I know. Come on, jump in. You can explain everything to me on the way.
Aren't you afraid to drive off with someone like me in the car?
Good morning, sir.
Morning Sun's making a big splash with this girl beats bandit story.
Good heavens, I know her.
Indeed. Then why did Melville get the scoop?
Ah, but, sir...
But, sir, Miss Carroll, we have 10 million women readers. Now, if a man bites a dog, that's news.
I know it is, sir.
Tell them that a woman bites a man, and that's great news. It reassures all women that life is still worth living. And this girl has, metaphorically, bitten 3 men. And where were you, Miss Carroll? Where were you?
Covering a fashion show, sir.
Oh, well, this girl is creating fashions beating bandits. What does she wear to do it in? What has she to say to other girls who may meet bandits? What color polish does she use for her fingernails? Go and find out, Miss Carroll. Go and find out. And don't stand there talking to me. Go and find out.
All right, I will. Good morning, sir.
know, I don't think our marriage would ever have been a success, Jennifer.
No, I suppose not. What did Uncle say to you?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Jennifer.
Was it something about me?
Yes. Well, I mean, look here, Jennifer. You'll find out sooner or later.
Why is everybody so mysterious?
I'm sorry I can't offer you a lift, Jennifer, but I've got to get back to the office.
Don't worry, I'd rather walk. Goodbye.
Oh, Miss Peters? How unexpected meeting you here. Won't you come and have lunch with me? I'm dying to hear about your adventure.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I can't. I'm meeting somebody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jennifer.
Where is your office? I'm going that way.
Well,
That's very, very sweet of you. You sure I'm not taking you out of your way?
No, certainly not. Where do you want to go?
Fleet Street.
Oh, you're a journalist.
I am. And I think you can help me.
Oh. Can I?
But, Roy, you haven't told me yet why you broke off your engagement.
Oh, I don't know. I just knew that things wouldn't work.
Excuse me, sir. I'm afraid the sweet is off. Will you have a savory instead?
Yes, all right.
I'm sorry about the pesh melba, sir, but our refrigerator has broken down.
And you mean to say you broke off your engagement? Good heavens, why? Jennifer, do you really love that chap? He makes clocks, you know.
Well, at least he doesn't write nonsense about me in the newspapers.
Oh, but that's my job. I'm a newspaperman. It's just that when you're around, things seem to happen. You're my mascot.
I'm not so sure I like being a mascot. Come on, we'll be late for the pictures.
Purely social.
That's funny. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Nor do I.
Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Why?
Can't you two do something? Don't just stand there. Do something or we shall have to give them their money back. Hundreds of pounds going back where it belongs. and show them that bit here. Quick!
From Jennifer.
Good. What'd she say?
She says she's staying in London and having an exciting time.
Huh?
I share a room with a charming girl called Carol. She says she can get me a job. It sounds great fun.
What job?
She doesn't say, but it doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
Don't get excited, Arthur. At least we know where she is. We can go to London and fetch her back.
We? Why, you'll stop the train a quarter of an hour out of Slipfold.
Leave that to me.
The ticket collector was most rude. You ought to have done something, Archibald.
Well, I...
Look.
Now, just relax and you'll be off in a minute.
Archibald, you must do something.
Oh, I don't think so, my Jennifer.
Thank you, sir. Not too important a bottle.
Come along, my dear, we're nearly there. Jennifer! Good heavens, my dear, what on earth's the matter?
Oh.
Where's Jennifer?
She's out. This is her room we share, but... Oh.
Obviously acute inflammation. Here, let me have a look. I'm a dentist.
Oh.
No wonder you're in pain. That'll have to come out at once.
Will it hurt much?
Of course not, my dear. I do this sort of thing every day.
Where am I?
Shh, ma'am.
Don't shush me. Where am I?
In Jennifer's bedroom, of course.
Oh, where's Jennifer?
Yes, where is Jennifer?
Oh, she's taken my job for this afternoon. Well, I couldn't go out with my face like this.
Of course you couldn't, but if you keep quite still, it'll all be over in just a minute. Now, open wide.
But what job is it?
Air hostess.
Air hostess? Aeroplanes?
Where is she?
Southhold Airport.
Is she going to fly?
Yes, of course she is.
What time?
Ha, ha, ha.
Come along, Arthur. We haven't a moment to lose. Arthur, bread.
But, Dad, you can't come. How could we get there?
You leave that to me. Come on.
purpose of our new Airbus line is to bring any spot in the United Kingdom within reach at any time. To the Londoner, we say, if you want to go down, we'll take you safely up. The executive from the provinces, we say, if you want to come up, we'll bring you safely down.
Very nice.
We're particularly pleased to see here today the representatives of that great firm whose clocks and navigational instruments may be said to keep our aircraft flying. And, of course, our professional friends from Fleet Street. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow directors and I welcome you on board for this inaugural flight. It's now 4:30. We'll take off dead on time. Good trip.
Fasten your safety belts, please. Here we are, sir. Fasten your safety belts, please. Hello, how are you getting on? I'm all right, thank you so far. We're just going to take off.
Sworn I saw a milk cart.
You're telling me.
Well, my dear, I think this calls for a little celebration. What do you say to a little champagne?
What I always say.
Those charges?
Oh, just a moment, sir.
Oh, look. No. Yes. Jennifer. Is there anything wrong, Mr. Fairfax? You saw what he said when we took off. What? He said dead on time. Dead? What on earth do you mean?
If you knew that girl, you wouldn't ask.
You mean Jennifer Peters?
Yes. Don't you know about her?
Why, tell him. Tell him.
Sisters.
Why, Mr. Fairfax, are you ill? Oh, a drink will pull you together. Whiskey, gin, brandy, double, ginger ale.
Ah, that's it. Now you have one.
Oh, no, thank you, Mr. Fairfax.
My poor child. All right, get back to your seat, Mr. Fairfax. I'll do what I can. Good luck, my boy, but do hurry. Do hurry.
He seems very worried.
We all are. Jennifer, I've got to talk to you.
Not now, Jock. I'm frightfully busy.
But, Jennifer,
Now, Jock, please let me get on with my job. I'll talk to you later on. It can't be a matter of life and death.
But it is. Look, Jennifer, you've got to do exactly what I tell you, and quickly, too. We've only got 2 minutes left.
What is this, a new game?
No, Jennifer, I'm in deadly earnest. Can't you see that, darling?
I wish I hadn't done, and the things I wish I had done.
Funny. This kite doesn't usually behave like that.
No, thank heavens.
Oh, look. Foxy, darling, do look. What is it? Roy, look.
Oh, that was a near thing. I thought we were making straight for that duck pond.
Oh, Jock, it was wonderful when the parachute opened. But I suppose it was no novelty to you.
Oh, I had to jump once or twice during the war, but always solo. And to tell you the truth, I was petrified up there. I think it was very brave of you.
Well, I had to when you told me why. I can still hardly believe it. Are you sure you didn't do it just for a stunt?
Certainly not. You saw the engines had stopped, and well, you saw the state old Fairfax was in.
Yes. You know, a lot of things are clear to me now. All those buses and trains and cinemas breaking down. They might have been accidents, but they always happen to me.
Well, didn't you suspect anything?
Not really. You see, I've never been in anything like that before, and I thought they always broke down.
They do, sooner or later, yes.
What I can't understand is why Roy didn't tell me before, and why he hasn't told me since.
Well, your uncle had warned him it would be dangerous.
Poor Roy, no wonder he's in a state. He manufactures clocks and things.
You know. Yes, I do.
And he had to pick on me. Oh, Jock, so funny.
Hi.
Oh,
you know, this probably means that you're cured, that you're not in love with him anymore.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. But I suppose I can't be, can I? Otherwise, I wouldn't feel so happy. I suppose I am happy, aren't I? This can't be hysteria.
Never mind. You're well clear of him anyway. Seemed an old stuff shirt to me. But, you know, I've been thinking it sort of limits your field a wee bit.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, most men have something to do with machinery in their jobs nowadays, and, well, you can't live in a town, can you?
But I don't want to. Anyway, I doubt if I'll ever fall in love again.
Oh, no. Of course, I suppose there is quite a living to be made out of writing nature notes.
It's getting late. It's 17.5 minutes to 6. I wonder where we are.
Come on. We'll soon find out.
There's another thing I've noticed, Jock.
What's that?
In London, all those people who drive things like buses and trams or work in factories, they all look alike to me.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. It's natural if you've never seen these types before. All Chinamen look alike to me. All lawyers, too, for that matter.
And all journalists.
Yes, I suppose so. A sort of professional look.
That must be it. I suppose they look different once you get to know them.
Don't worry about it anyway. Let's hope the cat and checkers can put us up.
Why checkers?
Oh, probably means the house is full of drafts.
I hope it's full of food, too. I'm starving.
Miracle Girl's daring jump saves plane. Amazing human phenomenon. Nature's protest against machine age. He mentions me twice. The genial host.
Yes, she is.
Good morning. Do you know where Mr. Melville is?
Mr. Melville? He went back to London last night, miss. He took a car as it was so late, said he wanted to get back to his office. Here, he's done you proud.
Well, I expect he put it in because he wanted to surprise you.
How can I get to London?
Well, I don't know that I can say, miss.
I don't believe a word of it.
Then in that, Miss Carew, as in so many other ways, you are probably unique.
Have you noticed that it's always a man who writes these stories about Jennifer Peters?
Men are not entirely incapable, you know, of descriptive analysis.
They're incapable of common sense. This girl's a sensation hunter. She's got you all twisted round her little finger.
Well, I don't feel myself particularly twisted. And unless you can prove, Miss Carew, that Jennifer Peters does not stop machinery, then your disbelief is of little interest to me, and of none whatever to our dear readers. Good morning.
Hello, Angela.
Unique. Why are men such fools?
I don't know. I mean, what do you have to drink?
Large gin, please, pink. Do you believe all this nonsense about Jennifer Peters?
Yes.
But why?
Well, her uncle told me.
But he's some kind of lunatic vet, isn't he? You don't believe what he says.
Well, she stopped my car and my watch and her watch and all our clocks and machines at the factory and a double pink gin, please.
So what? Engines have stopped before. But, Roy, have you ever been with her when something didn't stop?
No, I don't think I have.
Supposing you... Well, what I mean is supposing something kept going.
Well, look here, Angela, what's all this leading up to?
You'll see. Cheers.
What a story. Just look at these headlines, eh?
Just look at these pictures. Here's the old man. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Extraordinary thing, this Melville. Quite extraordinary. Pretty little girl, too. Most of the people who go in for this sort of thing look like old bones and egg powder. It is a pretty little thing. Extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. I hope it's true.
He's tickled to death, really.
And so he ought to be. It's the biggest story ever. Just think what the scientists are going to say.
Just think what the pretty little thing's going to say.
When she sees this, I love it. Hello? Hello, Jennifer. Is that you, darling? Have you seen the papers? It's the biggest break I've ever had.
Of course I've seen the newspaper. So that's why you pretended to be so interested in me. So you could turn me into a newspaper freak. I was a fool to ever believe a word you said.
But Jennifer,
No, I won't listen to you. That's been my mistake all along, John Mills. And you needn't try to bring me back here later, because I won't be here. And even if I was, I'd never speak to you ever again. That's all. Goodbye.
Hi, Jennifer. Wait a minute.
Nature's protest against Jock Melville.
Oh, shut up.
Third-class single to London, please.
Oh, you poor thing. Yes, of course. Well, I wish I could come myself, and I'm just flying off. You know, to fly. But I'll do everything I can to help you. Yes, I'll send you something, even if it's only a hearse. Goodbye, darling. Yes, I promise I won't let you down. Oh, dear. Porter, have you got a horse and cart?
A horse and cart?
Yes, a horse and cart. Oh, a carriage. Anything with a horse attached to it.
No, miss, I'm afraid I haven't.
Oh, bother. Excuse me, I couldn't help hearing what you said, but I think I can help you. What? It's all right, I'm a friend of Jennifer's. Really? Oh, that's wonderful. Well, you come along with me, because I've got an idea. Wizzo? Wake up, Jennifer. We're nearly there. Wake up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. You must have been dog-tired. Do you know you went off almost as soon as you got in?
Yes, I've had rather a full day. Well, good night, and thanks a lot.
Good night.
Jennifer.
Oh, don't you speak to me.
But, darling,
How would you like to be called a startling human phenomenon?
But, darling, I'm a newspaper man. It was a wonderful story, and I just had to do my job, you know.
Well, well. Exclusive interview by our ace reporter. Do you want to live?
No.
I'm going to kill that miracle girl story of yours stone dead.
Ah, you can't.
I can, and I will. Drive on, cabby.
But these sort of things do happen. Now, I remember when I was a boy, they discovered a girl who grew green whiskers.
But as an adult, I allow myself the privilege of demanding proof.
No, Jennifer. No, Jennifer, don't ring off. Look, Jennifer, I've got an idea. If you'll only help me, you can prove they're wrong.
No, I tell you no, and that's definite.
I always knew she was a fraud. And I had proof when she didn't stop my watch in the hansom.
She can, I tell you. It's perfectly true. The girl's dangerous.
Well, I say she'd do it.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
Of course Jennifer will do it. She bailed out of that plane, didn't she? The only thing that young lady needs to stop is being silly.
Wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't something to do with atomic bombs.
The story of the miracle girl who can bring to a halt all machinery has roused nationwide interest. Her uncle, Mr. Arthur Peters, told reporters that his niece wished to be left alone and had nothing to say. Miss Peters is staying quietly at her London hotel and has, so far, refused to make any statement or to comment on the allegations about her appearing in the press.
It's no good, Jock. They won't let us in. Friend of the family, boys. Friend of the family.
Would you tell Miss Jennifer Peters I'm here, please?
I'm sorry, Mr. Melbourne. Miss Peters won't see anyone except her family.
I'll wait.
I don't think it'll be any use.
I'll wait.
Well, Jock, you're certainly a glutton for punishment. What's this called? Persistency vulgaris?
I thought you were a friend of Jennifer's.
I am.
Well, then you ought to help me.
Why?
Well, Jennifer's going to marry me sometime.
What are you worrying about then?
Well, she won't let me ask her.
Do you have to be let?
Can't even get in to see her. I'm losing my sleep, my appetite. If I'm not very careful, I'll be losing my job.
Yes, miss, right away. Charles, take some coffee to Miss Peters' room, will you, please?
What about your initiative?
Hmm? Thanks, Carl. Number 22, isn't it, eh?
Who is it?
Your coffee, miss.
Oh, come in. Thank you. Put it over there on the table, will you? Is that Scotsman still here?
Yes, miss.
Well, please tell him to go away.
He won't, miss. Seems to have set his heart on seeing you.
As if he's got a heart.
That's not true.
Oh, how dare you! Get out of here and leave me alone.
Now, look here, Jennifer, I've got to talk to you.
But I haven't got to talk to you. And I don't want to talk to you, and I won't talk to you.
Well, then, just listen.
No.
Jennifer, I love you.
You don't love me. All you love is your newspaper and your horrible stories. And all you care for is the headlines on your front page.
No, really, Jennifer,
Well, then, can you tell me honestly that you didn't come up here to ask me to accept this stupid challenge? Now, didn't you?
Well, in a way, yes, but...
And if I do, your friends will say how clever you are and what a fool Angela is. I know.
No, it's not only that.
Stay where you are
Well, go ahead, then. Hey, don't mind my flowers. Please pretend I'm sick for them.
There is still no reply from Miss Jennifer Peters to the newspaper that has challenged her to stop its printing presses.
Aunt Agatha would have done it. So would Granny. Eh, Arthur?
What? Oh, yes, in her prime. He was a game old girl. Pity about young Melville, though. Shouldn't be surprised if this wasn't the end of him. Probably lose his job.
Oh, dear.
Very well. I'll do it.
Well, now, here we are back in the Evening Comet machine room. The presses downstairs are still going at full speed, and the noise down there is simply terrific. In fact, it really rather resembles a battlefield down there. But of course, up here in the office where I am, it's nice and snug and quiet and cozy, and you can probably hear me pretty well. Now, during the last 14 minutes, the excitement downstairs has been getting pretty intense, and there's just under a minute to go to 0 hour at 5 o'clock. The presses are still down there running at full speed. The Evening Comet staff are looking very jubilant down there. Miss Carew, that's Miss Carew, she looks very happy about all this. But of course, as you know, the Miracle Girl does not become effective for a quarter of an hour, which now gives us just over half a minute now to 5 o'clock. The printing presses are still turning at a colossal pace, and the din down there is simply terrific. I just don't know how they've stood it. They've been there for 15 minutes. Wait a minute. Hello? What's this? Yes, I believe they're slowing down now. There's just half a minute to go, and they are definitely slowing down.
You've made it, darling, you've made it.
Seconds precisely now. The presses are working at full speed, so nothing really did happen. And if you just wait a minute, I'll just open this window and let you hear for yourself.
Yes, I know, I'm fine.
Don't open the bottle just yet, dear.
All right, my dear. I'm only loosening the wire.
Here they are now.
What do you think's happened? I'm so happy.
We know, darling. Uncle and I are so pleased.
But why? How did you know?
Mr. Melville, I must kiss you. I know you're the right man for Jennifer.
Oh, thanks, I agree, but it was pretty difficult trying to convince her.
Well, you never kissed me before.
You never gave me the chance.
Congratulations, my boy. You'll have no more trouble with her now.
Now, look here, you two. What is all this?
Congratulations on your engagement, my dear. May you be very happy.
But how did you know?
We had on the wireless, of course.
Well, you couldn't have. We haven't told us so.
Ah, you couldn't stop the machines.
Now, what's that got to do with Jock and me?
Here's that to you both. Tell her, ma'am.
Jennifer, darling, we've never told you before, but an odd thing about this strange power of ours is the moment we rarely fall in love, we stop stopping machinery.
So that's it?
Yes, dear. Your uncle and I hoped that if we didn't tell you, you'd fall in love quite naturally.
That's just what I've done.
Gosh, this means I won't have to write nature notes, Jennifer.
No, my boy. As long as Jennifer's in love with you, everything will go like clockwork. In our family, you can always be sure.
Wait a minute. This is terrific. Excuse me, I'll have to go and get this through to the paper.
But you lost your job.
Not now. Just wait till I break this story. Love keeps the wheels turning.
Jock.
Darling, I'm a newspaper man again. So long, Miss Peters. Goodbye, sir, and thank you. Sorry, darling, I'll be back. Still love me? Keep your fingers crossed.
once for 10 days I couldn't even stop a watch. Then I discovered the brute had a wife and 5 children in Dublin.
Oh, here, let me.
Remember?
The first time we met.
In a train.
Darling, we're really away from it all at last. The next few months we'll have no more worries.
No more newspaper story?
No more.
Did you see who that was?
Oh, John, Red.
But, darling, this is a chance in a lifetime. I've been trying to get an interview with him for months. I must...
Excuse me.
Darling, I didn't mean to leave you just now. I'm sorry, I'll never do it again, I promise. I do love you, really.